What's up, Exploders? I got some Mobius 2 mounts to show you today. This camera is brand new on the market. I have a whole video detailing what's new about it, but basically it's a follow-up to the Mobius 1, which is a camera I really like and I'm still using to this day. Shoots great video, really compact. The main intended use of this camera is as a dash cam and as a drone camera. So there's not a really easy way to mount it to your gun. So I came up with a couple mounts for that, as well as an adapter that will let you mount it with your existing GoPro accessories. So let's talk about the mounts. The first mount is extremely small and is designed to work with the new screw-in system at the bottom of the Mobius. This is designed to attach the tripod adapter, but I'm using to attach this GoPro adapter. So it basically has those two loops that you see on a lot of the GoPro accessories. Once aligned down here, you could screw in the 4 screws that the Mobius 2 comes with. So no hardware needed, nothing from you, just stuff you already have on hand. You could either attach it parallel to the camera or perpendicular. And once those screws are tightened down, then you can interlock this with your favorite GoPro accessories, like an arm mount or a handlebar mount or some kind of drone mount. So instantly you could use this with a lot of existing accessories. Make sure you check this out at BrainExploderCreations.com, where all these mounts will be found. Following along the same thought process with the 4 screws that attach to the bottom, this next mount allows you to mount the camera to a picatinny rail. This is the minimalist version. I've tried to make it as small as possible, but still make it functional, and that keeps the cost down and keeps the size of the overall camera on your gun down as well, which is important in airsoft because we want that to be as least noticeable as possible. So the way this works is you take the camera, you set it in the mount, and then again you take those 4 little screws, drop them in the bottom here and screw them in. I would recommend using a tiny screwdriver because it's a little tricky. Once you screw that in, you will need to provide a nut and bolt that does not come with this and does not come with the Mobius. And it's a number 8, 1 3/4 inches. You could put it in from either side. The nut sits tightly in here without falling out. And then you simply slide it onto your rail and lock it down and you're good to go. The back of the mount has a little arm that comes up and over to block the SD card slot. This is to prevent your SD card from falling out. This has happened to me. It is very possible. So this assures you that your SD card is not going anywhere. You're not going to lose that footage. And you still have access to a charging port. So if you want to run a power bank alongside this camera, you can do that as well. Just like the original Mobius mounts that I had done, they are offset to the right because the lens is offset to the left. So by counter offsetting it, this puts the lens in perfect alignment with the rail. So if you're using it as a zoom cam or top of the rail cam, it will look right down your sights and you'll have a nice clean view of the BB going towards the target. And the last mount expands on that same idea. It's taking the minimalist mount but making it more of a complete mount. This is designed for someone who wants better security and better repeatability every time you mount the camera, and a little bit more protection for the camera as well. I call this mount the roll cage because it's kind of hollowed out, but it's really durable and gives an exoskeleton to the camera. So the way this works, it's similar to the previous, but it has an opening at the bottom which you spread to slide the camera in. Then clamp it around. Now this next part is optional. You could then again take 2, we only need 2 of the screws, drop them in from the bottom if you really want complete security. This will keep the camera from moving forward at all, especially when you're putting it over the rail because you're spreading it, there's a chance it could move. But it's really optional. Once you clamp this down, there's no way the camera is moving. So if you want, add the 2 screws at the bottom. And then again, provide nut and bolt, same exact as the previous, 1 3/4 inches, number 8. There's easy access to the controls on the right, but the way the roll cage works, it kind of blocks them out a little bit, so it's a little harder to accidentally push a button. That's another benefit of it. Again, there's a bar on the back that blocks the SD card from coming out, but you still have access to the charging port, again, if you want to charge it between games or if you want to run an external battery pack. Once you have the camera in the mount, figure out where you want to mount it and spread it over the rail. It'll clip in place, then find the opening, put the screw through and tighten it down, and you are done. All the mounts have been designed to be as minimal as possible. All the unnecessary material has been removed to keep the overall exoskeleton smaller, to keep the footprint of the camera smaller. So if you're looking to step up your game to 60 FPS, this camera is really affordable, and the mounts now make it possible to mount it to the rail as a selfie camera or as a zoom camera. More mounts are coming soon, but for any of these, make sure you check out BrainExploderCreations.com. Pick one up, support the channel, support me, and get yourself some quality gameplay footage with these new mounts. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.